Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about 3 awards that were given out in the last day or so: Rookie of the Month, Player of the Month, and Player of the Week. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do, because you'll get notified of our next videos. Rob, the first obvious question to me is, why doesn't the league like Caitlin Clark?
Well, we've kind of gone over that in like 2,000 videos that we have.
Well, I understand about the players, but why the league doesn't like
they,
Caitlin Clark?
because they don't get it. They don't get it, Mark. They're not looking at. I mean, they knew like we said before. They knew coming in who she was and what she would bring into the league. So that should have been automatic. But I would have to say, being that they're women, and even though they know she's going to get all the attention, they still can't deal with that.
Right, Rob. So I did some research in terms of who votes for Player of the Week, Player of the Month, and Rookie of the Month. And I got no answers. All I know is the league determines it. I couldn't find it out for the NBA or the WNBA. Just the league determines it. But that doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me who's voting. Is there a committee? Is there one person? Is the commissioner? I have no idea. Whether they poll AP writers and then that's the winner, I have no idea. It's very strange to me that I couldn't find out. Now, if somebody knows, let me know, because I couldn't find it on the internet.
Mark, I know how they do it. They have the names of the people, and they spin the little thing, and then they throw a dart at it, and then, okay, this person.
That's what it looked like this time, Rob, at least for Player of the Month. Now, Rob, the thing is, I feel like the commissioner is afraid to really promote Caitlin Clark and defend her because of the pressure she feels from the players in the league. Commissioner's white. She starts defending and promoting a white player. It's not going to go over well, Rob. But all I know is, okay, they gave her Rookie of the Month. That was easy. That was an easy choice. That was almost like a consolation prize, Rob. I didn't have a problem with Sabrina Ionescu getting Player of the Week because they won. They played 3 games and won 2, and she was like 25-5-5 or something like that. And Caitlin Clark's second game wasn't one of her best games over the last 8 games, but she's the first player that averaged over 20 points and 10 rebounds and did not get Player of the Week. And she did beat the Liberty during that week. But be that as may, her other game was she only had like 6 assists. It wasn't their strongest game. But Player of the Month, Rob, okay, so here are the numbers. Sabrina Ionescu, she averaged 23.2 points, 4.7 assists, 4.8 rebounds. Caitlin Clark averaged 20.3 points a game, 12.5 assists, and 6.3 rebounds, and she shot 43% from the field. I don't know, Rob. Those numbers look better to me than the first set of numbers I read off.
Well, I think I was going through the schedules of both teams, and then I also see that the Liberty, they went by. I think they went by. It says here that Sabrina went on a tear that led the Liberty to a 5-1 record, and they played the Connecticut Sun twice, and then they played Chicago twice, and then of course they played that tough team, Indiana Fever team, and they lost to that team. But and they also played Minnesota also, so that the one loss was to the Fever, and then Indiana, they played a rough schedule too. Actually, near July, they beat New York, but the whole thing I think is that they lost to the 2 worst teams with Dallas and Washington. But that shouldn't be the factor as far as
it's an individual award.
Be the factor of. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shouldn't be the factor of who should be the Player of the Month. But I think that's what they determined.
Let me give you some more stats about Caitlin Clark. She averaged 47.5 points that she generated between assist and scoring. She had the first triple-double by a rookie, and there's only been 4 this year. She got one of them, and she almost had a second one. She was 1 rebound away. She had 3 straight 13 assist games, and she's had, I guess, 7 now. Robin, she also had the first person to get 29-5, 3-5-3 game. I mean, I could go on and on, but these aren't rookie records. These are like regular records.
Right.
She just had a better July than Sabrina. That's all there was to it.
Well, I'm just saying that how we don't know who did the voting, but I'm pretty sure it seems like that factored in when I saw that they said, "Oh, Sabrina was 5-1." I'm like, okay, there it was right there. They just determined that, and then her stats, whatever, were.
Well, she's on a better team. You know what?
No, I mean that doesn't matter. That's not the better team thing. It's that they played against better teams than the Fever. So I think that's what came into factor.
I think there's other things going on here, Rob. I think they can't give her too many awards or anything. She hasn't even got Player of the Week yet, Rob. Once. She hasn't got Player of the Week once yet. The only awards they've given her are ones that she deserved, and that was Rookie of the Month twice. She didn't even get it the third time. She never got Player of the Week. She never got Player of the Month in the Eastern Conference. By the way, that's Player of the Month is the Eastern Conference. They have one in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. And Western Conference was Asia Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, Rob. It seems like she got ripped off to me for the Player of the Month.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but I'm just telling you seems like it's like we talk about. That's not the right factor. I'm just saying what I think that they're throwing it in there, and it's not right. If they would just see how she was playing, so I don't. Well, I'll use your thing. I don't know what to say.
Stop it, Rob. He's stealing my line. I just think, Rob, they are really trying to make sure she's not the face of the league too quickly. And this is just one of those things.
Yeah, they kind of like want to. She's the rookie. We'll just bring her along slowly. We can't have her dominate the airwaves too much, because the other players might get jealous, and they're still in that mode, Mark. They're still in that same mode like when she started out. So
I suspect that's what it is, Rob. And they feel a lot of pressure from the players. And like I said, I have no idea who's voting.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know who's deciding this, but the league is, and the commissioner must have some say in it.
I'm going with the spinning wheel, Mark. In the dark.
All right, we'll see what happens in August. Caitlin Clark gets a break unless someone decides not to play in the Olympics, which I don't know. Collier hasn't played for 5 games. Let's see if she's playing tonight in the game, which we'll be live for. WNBA All-Star Game, Team WNBA versus the U.S. Olympic team. So join us for that, 8:30 ABC. Both Rob and I will be there. And I think it'll be a very competitive game. Our normal live show is on Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern, except for major holidays and except for the 2 weeks during the Olympics, because we'll be going live from 2 to 5 Eastern time, because that's when it's prime time in Paris when they have the marquee events. It's July 27th to August 10th. We'll be doing that. If you like this video, hit the like button and feel free to make intelligent, non-insulting comments and let us know what you think. Did she get ripped off for Player of the Month? You can even give me an opinion on Player of the Week. I'm not as much upset about that. By the way, Rob, there was one other thing about that I forgot to mention. In Player of the Week, they announced the Player of the Week, but attached to it was highlights of 3.5 minutes or 2.5 minutes of Caitlin Clark. So it's almost like they were going to give her Player of the Week and then decided not to, and someone screwed up and put the highlights of Caitlin Clark in there. Like they changed their mind at the last minute. They go, "Oh, we can't give her Player of the Week. That won't look good to the league."
Oops! Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
I'm serious. That's what they did.
That's incredible. That
I forgot
goes
to
to show what I was just saying. Can't have her out there too much,
So
can't give her too much props, Can't have that.
I don't know what you want to call that, Freudian slip type of thing, but it's there. It's mind-boggling. This league is baffling to me, Rob. It's just another one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, Rob. Listen, if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to donate to our channel, we got super chats, and we also have a link down below for PayPal. So we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.